Hi everyone, my name is Britannia. I work in a biomedical institute and I am a research technician. I would describe my work environment as relaxed, yet there's a lot of learning and thinking that takes place. Typical experimental day would look something like this. As soon as I get in, I'm gonna ensure that I take my notepad out and I am checking off exactly what I need to do for the day. How long is it gonna take me? I look at my protocols and procedures, and then once I am done doing that, I begin my actual experiment. Typically, most scientific experiments, there's a lot of incubation that takes place. During those incubation times, I may be doing something on the computer, maybe some data analysis, maybe I'm doing some research. That's typically what I do. I do work, a 9 to 5 schedule, and there are times when I do have to go much later or much earlier, depending on how the experiment is and when I actually started my day. In high school, I think being a scientist was being in a lab coat, sitting in a dark room, and reading scientific papers. And I think that now that I'm a scientist, I don't spend as much time, in a lab coat, in a dark room, by myself reading scientific papers. It's a lot more collaborative. I get to see and talk to my colleagues every day. I get to be with my mentor in terms of, going through experiments and understanding where I'm at, how I'm feeling about the science. Sometimes it looks like going for a walk because you need a break from the bench. And so being a scientist is really when you're interested to learn and just know more or understand more about something that's given. I think that's when, anyone around you truly becomes a scientist in terms of your thinking and what you do. One piece of advice that I would give to someone who is in high school: don't limit yourself. Try new things, find a mentor. Being in science and becoming a scientist, you want to find a mentor and find them early. The more you get realistic experiences, it definitely does help you to understand more about what it really is like. Super important to get experience, whether it is volunteering in a lab or coming to programs that help you to think about the scientific method and think about what that really means. I think that's what I would say.